So this is a start. They're going to start digging all of the trenches for the septic tank. I'm quite excited about this, and my son's definitely going to be getting in the way of most of this video. That's got to go in the ground. That's pretty cool. So this is going to go just over here, or somewhere, wherever he decides. And then that's going to clean all of the wastewater. The first dig. So this is the pipe going straight down, and then I showed you the other side. So we've just been told that the well, they've been using the water for the septic tank. That's how deep the well is. That's actually really deep. I'm pleasantly surprised. Alright guys, so the septic tank is currently being installed. I got some little clips of them doing the work, but they're taking a little break now. This is what it's like. It's a very deep hole, and this is to serve roughly about 6 people. And I'm quite excited about this because this is the first piece of infrastructure that we're having installed. We had yesterday someone come to look at the chimney, and we got quoted, how much did we get? €2,600 sorry, to have a flue installed. It's the what we are there. Boom. That chimney is quite large. It's 34 centimeters by 34 centimeters, so 34 centimeter diameter. This is currently being filled up with water from our well, which is nice. They got a dirty water pump, and it's going straight out of here. I'll show you. This is actually a lot deeper than I thought it was, because they managed to empty it, which is really nice. But that looks, it's about 5 meters deep. And last night and this morning it was quite heavy rain, mostly last night, which means it was full, like literally like a meter from the top, well, from the ground level, sorry. And obviously the water goes 5 meters deep, and it's about, I would say, about 80 centimeters to a meter diameter for the whole of the well. But this is going straight into where I said the bathroom where we cleared out, straight out of there. And this is going to take it's a 1% decline for this pipe going straight to the septic tank, which will then be, there'll be a tunnel dug straight from here all the way back that way, and near the front of the property where the road is, sorry, I'm forgetting my words, there's the ditch. This is the drainage for the road, and so this should kind of clean the waste, and then the waste will then run straight towards that drainage ditch, which means it gets away from all of the fruit trees, away from the cherry, the apple, the pears, etc., which is really good. I'm interested how I'm going to get this pipe, because if you can see here, that pipe, I'm terrible at pointing on the camera, that pipe there, It looks like the pipe's going to come out of there and go straight down there. I can't see. Oh, there is another one here. Oh, right there. So they're going to have to dig that out to connect all the pipes going forward. But obviously when you dig, you get all of these mounds either side. See here, this is a bigger one. And this is the same thing that happened when they dug out the pond. The pond is huge. I want to say the pond is about 20 meters in length, maybe 30 meters. Oh, I'm going to go there now and have a look. But yeah, so this is really cool. We're going to have a toilet after this. We're not going to have water, but we can just use some buckets, pour some water down. You know, you can use dirty water anyway. That's what they're filling it up with. I've managed to cut, I don't know if you'd appreciate this, but some of this grass, scything it, absolutely lovely. I did a bit yesterday, and the pond actually looks a little bit higher than yesterday. You see those frogs? I love coming there. Every time I walk down here, I just hear plop, 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 plop. All these frogs are jumping out, but they're all along the shoreline. I don't know if you'll be able to see that. Let me turn this camera around. Here we go. Oy. Look at that. This is David Attenborough at his finest. So yeah, this, I want to say, it must be like 30-40 meters in length, and then the shortest part in the width is probably about 15-20 meters, and then maybe 10 to 15. Oh, look at this. There's just, I got to show you. Where is it? Right there. There we go. They'll just dart off. But yeah, you can see here, that's slightly wider. Going over. Maybe I can walk along the shoreline, you can hear them more. Oh. I didn't realise they come up here. They come right up here. On this bank. Yeah, anyway, so I was showing you. So all of this is where they dug out the pond. And so we're having the same thing. We're having the same thing with all of the pipe in. He's digging out all of it, and he just leaves it on the side. Nobody's taking it away. So probably eventually we're going to want to try and excavate all of this, and try and make it a little bit flat, or at least some sort of wall or something. I don't know. A little bit better than just a hill, because the hill's not very useful. The land here is like a foot deep of like normal soil. Then you just get to straight clay, and the clay is really good for having a pond because it maintains it. It's really good for not draining anything. Here's they currently live in here, so we've been feeding them. But there's two small ginger cats. One white cat, it looks like a little chipmunk. And then one black cat that looks like the mother. So yeah, this is going well. And I'll just show you the piping inside where the bathroom is going to be, which I think's really cool. So they've actually drilled the hole, they've connected it, and then we'll put a toilet. So this is the piping, and that just goes down, I want to say, about a foot. Maybe my measurements in the video is going to be all wrong, but just want to point out this. So I showed you before, the house is built originally from this wood. This wood is about thick each, and there's 3 planks, right? And this all here is clay. So this is the original building, and all of it, all this wood, except for this little bits here where the exterior of the wood's been eaten away, but underneath it's dry. The only, so far, I've done most of the room except for this back wall, but the only actual like log, because these are more like logs than planks in this section here, The only one is this one that's slightly eaten away. You can see it from the other side. Over here, there's a little bit of, doesn't sound so solid. I think we might be able to get away with it, to be honest. But yeah, you hear a slightly different sound. So yeah, this is the bathroom, and this clay is to help use to seal all of the gaps. So we had a guy come, like I said, with the chimney. With the 2,600 euros, what he's going to do is the chimney that goes up into the loft, which will convert into bedrooms. He's going to remove the top half of the chimney, which means that we can then remove this whole column, all of this brickwork. Again, I don't know what I'm going to do with all of the waste bricks, etc. Especially these are quite nice. Like I said, heat dispersion bricks. It means that it radiates the heat over a larger period of time. This is actually a full gap, so that's the purpose of it. It's just to radiate heat and maintain heat throughout the night. I believe this room was actually used for animals. They'd store some animals in here, like chickens, etc. Small, that you can keep throughout the winter when it gets to minus 25 outside. They need heating. They need their own little bedroom. Anywho, so we're gonna remove all of this, and then the guys upstairs are gonna remove that, and then in the other chimney, because there's two chimneys, this is one. In the other chimney, they are going to put a flue down, sort everything out, and we can start burning, which is nice. So we're gonna have a toilet. We're gonna have warmth because last night was cold here. We only had thin blankets because I thought last time it was hot. So we laid on the duvet and slept with the blankets rather than the other way around, and kind of regret that. But it's coming along. It's coming along. It's almost getting to the point where it's like livable on a daily basis, which is really nice. I mean, I'm really enjoying it. But thanks for watching. If you guys could follow, like, and subscribe, or whatever these media platforms ask you to do, it really, really will help in the long run for me. So thanks again. Bye-bye. Alright, so it's been a few hours, and I wanted to show you the filling of the well, because I actually thought that it would be quicker than this. I don't know whether I'm just being naive or not, but it's been maybe 3 hours, and I don't actually know if you can see that, but it doesn't look like it's actually filled much at all. But the guys have been working hard, as far as I can tell. So, pipe, toilet will be on the other side of the wall, and then it goes to this. It's called a Tradanis. It's basically like a septic tank, but like a newer version. I don't know if they use septic tanks anymore. This is, I believe, some method of, transporting wires down for electricity. I don't know whether there's going to be a fan or something down there, but it looks like some sort of water. And then they've managed to do this all the way to the front, as I said. So they're doing a pretty decent job, to be fair. That's it. So that's it. That's the piping to the septic tank. I'm not quite sure what that's for, but to be honest, that pile that I thought I'd need to get rid of is just now a bit bulky here. I probably need to make some sort of drainage, because you can see this dip, and obviously around that is a bit higher off. Now they said that you don't want water just sitting around that, so maybe I'll try and make some drainage along there or something like that. But yeah, that's it. They've done a good job. They've been here since 8:30 in the morning, and it's now 7:30. So they've put in a good 11-hour day. Good job, guys. And the final product. Look at that beauty. That is swamp water toilet. It works. That's the main thing. That's the main thing. That's the start of a bathroom, isn't it? Thanks for watching, guys. That's a septic tank. Bye bye.